Okay, finally getting around to doing this. Been a while. Been doing a whole bunch of other games, obviously. Resident Evil 9. A little bit of Genshin. I forget if there was any more than that.
Give it a try. Like this.
Well, we'll just get right into it. I actually want to get through this very quickly. I'm thinking this is a short story, but
the stars.
I guess we'll see. I think he's down below. Darn it. Literally the worst place on the entire in the entire academy to have to, like, oh, I need to drop down here. Well, it's not gonna happen anywhere else but not here.
Navora. Has she been staying here to recover?
Yeah, Navora. I keep forgetting her name. Like, I was thinking about her at the end of the
How
last
are you recovering from your injuries, Navora?
stream, or sorry, the last time I played Wuthering Waves, and like, she's so suspicious. There's so many little things about her. I thought it doesn't seem like she's gonna be playable, so guess we'll see what happens.
Oh, it's you, Rover. Yes. I'm feeling much better. Dr. Herson took very good care of me. I just did what he said and rested for a few days here, and I barely feel any pain now. Are you here to visit him?
Yes, we have something to discuss. Is he here?
He's in the counseling room next door.
Thanks. Take care of yourself.
Sigrita? We're gonna learn about her, maybe?
How to put this? I think you can have more faith in yourself, Sigrika.
Thighs.
Faith in myself.
Faith in myself.
You see, people can be more perceptive than you might realize, including those you care about. So try not to take everything to heart. Go a little easier on yourself.
Like, it's already been leaked or revealed that she's going to be the only character in the next
Good or
patch.
bad, true or false, these things have a way of coming to light. And as your friend Denia said, sometimes a little distraction is good for your health.
So I'm like wondering, like, well, how big of a story section can it be? Since it seems like she's going to have the last huge Laha Roy story for like 2 to 3 months, probably 3 months, because like there's going to be, you finish her story the first week, let's say, and then we don't know what's going to be in the second half, so there's that, and then the anniversary is not going to have story. Then after that is the Cyberpunk crossover, which won't have story, or story, at least story related to Wuthering Waves, I would think. I mean, sometimes you can integrate it, but I doubt they will. And then after that, which would be like around July, I think, would be when the next story-based update would be, which I'm thinking is going to be the new map, like similar to Septimont, but I guess we'll see. I don't know. I mean, they haven't been hinting at anything. It's just like, how much more map can there be to Laha Roy at this point? It feels like we've been really just everywhere.
Yeah. I'll give it a try. Thank you, Dr. Herson.
Also, I am assuming there's going to be a bit of an
You're
environment
welcome.
for Cyberpunk.
Again, don't push yourself too hard. I take it you're the type who'd suddenly bolt up in bed at night, wide awake, worrying about an exam? That'd probably go on for a whole week.
Huh? Is it really that obvious?
Only my conjecture. Would you like some candy? Sweets help keep a smile.
Sure. And is it okay for me to come back some other time, Dr. Harrison?
Why, of course. Feel free to visit my office anytime, Sigrika.
Okay.
So, about that exostrider plan you mentioned, let's get into it.
All in good time. Let's start with something lighter first.
Something lighter?
Any topic at all. But let's slow the tempo a little. You're too eager. Your emotions are clouding your judgment. You must feel it too.
How about we don't waste time, though? Like, sure, but still.
Here, a piece of candy. It'll help take the edge off and lighten the mood.
The edge off.
No thanks.
I understand your anxiety over Imeth's situation. You've always held her dear, but it's taken more out of you than you realize. Things are best taken one step at a time. The Exostrider hasn't awakened yet. The key is to pace ourselves. Slow and steady, right?
Okay, you're right. Let's table the exostrider for now. Let's talk about you, Luuk. I trust Imeth. What we experienced together proved she was telling me the truth. And there's a connection there I can't ignore. But you and me? We might be strangers in passing who became confidants, as you put it. But it feels like every conversation we've had just skims the surface.
That's the point. That's what a stranger is.
I prefer to know who I'm working with before jumping into something as big as opening the Strider Gate. It'll affect the entire Lahairoi region.
Point taken. It seems a proper introduction is long overdue. Please, ask me anything. I'll answer as candidly as I can.
Are you a consultant from the Black Shores?
Oh, that was a jump.
That I am not. Work that leaves documented trails doesn't suit my style. But I am acquainted with quite a few bloom bearers.
Imeth said she didn't know you well, but that I could trust you. You also know about the bond between me and her. How?
He was there back then.
Imeth is a sharp girl. Even though you never introduced me to her, she could read between the lines of your actions. She's a lot like you. Smart, driven, good at bearing burdens. Though she's proven to be even more stubborn than you are. After you left Lahairoi, she came to see me a few times in the name of counseling. To learn about you.
You didn't tell her anything.
There wasn't anything to
didn't.
tell. No?
You had other tasks for me here in Lahairoi. You didn't let us properly get to know each other because you wanted to shield her from my line of work. She later stopped these visits after realizing that. Still, I really hoped she would have opened up to me more. You both tend to keep things to yourselves, and that's never good for anyone.
I assume he's like an independent informant, basically. Like he just investigates things on his own, for his own
One last question.
curiosity, perhaps. Though no, there could be a deeper
What did
backstory.
you mean I had other tasks for you?
That is a key topic, but not suitable for discussion here. The Space Trek Collective is backed by a number of different nations and powers. Their internal politics are of no concern to us. There are many watching eyes among the support staff. The infirmary is, after all, a public space. Why don't we take this somewhere more private?
To where?
I have a place in mind. Just come with me, Golden Girl.
More personal business to attend to again, Dr. Herson?
Shh. Just a quick break, Nana. Mind holding down the fort? The next shift will be here soon.
Take care, Doctor. Do try to return in one piece.
Don't worry. I have her with me today.
What a weirdly slow scene. Just like, knowing looks or whatever.
Sundermere.
Oh, okay. I know where this is.
Yes. I keep a small workspace of my own here.
Oh, there's an actual lab here? Right? We're underneath the sword? Yeah, like I thought. Oh, okay, this isn't the place. Sure. Oh, this was only recently. Well, no, okay, you could come here before. I was just thinking about how I can go underwater now, but no, you could have done this before. I've never looked from this angle though at some of these locations. I don't really know what this is over here. Oh gosh.
Leave them to me. Let's not waste any more time.
Okay. Is this where the sword comes down? It's a little. No. It's just one of the supports.
Right on schedule. Game over.
They're like, please buy this character.
Task takes form.
I still can't believe I found out that he's a DPS, which is not what I was expecting. Like, why would a doctor be DPS, right? I mean, to be fair, like, okay, he could be an assassin
And agony ends.
or something, but still.
The Exostrider's
He's still
sword
Doctor.
emits a unique frequency. It shields my workspace from most long-range detection methods.
You picked a good spot. Quite a stash.
This is what a secret room is about. Now, where were we? Let's start with the conclusion before we get into all the details. You asked me to come to Lahai Roy to watch for any Fraxidus activity. Warren was the first Fraxidus mole you uncovered, and he certainly won't be the last. Think of the Space Trek Collective as a web of competing powers. It's as much a haven for independence as a playground for agendas.
We're so far into the story of this region
An isolated
to be
polar
mentioning
region,
this now.
rich with exoswarm and the potential for technological breakthrough. Lahai Roy is a gold mine, even for the Fraxidus.
You're saying the fall of Helios wasn't their real goal?
It was one of several. After your journey in Huanglong and Renacida, I'm sure you've come to realize their true aim.
Not really. Not exactly.
The Threnodian. Aleph
Well, I
1.
mean, that's obvious.
Correct. Given the Threnodian's unique nature, it's sure to catch their attention. Moreover, Aleph 1 is closely linked to the Strider Gate, which may be our ticket to outer space.
Spying on the Fraxidus is risky. Why would I have chosen you for this task?
Well, that is a bit of a long
Oh, with it full backstory here?
You've always preferred to see things for yourself. Please, follow me to that table.
Oh my gosh. Golden liquid inside. Oh my gosh. Identical to the blood that flowed from Luke's hand during your fight in the space station. Okay, I don't remember this. I don't remember him bleeding gold. I was
golden
erasing he's
serum
immortal though.
Developed by the Naviale group. My
Ichor.
father started it as a medication for rare diseases. But as research progressed,
Drug of evolution.
Evolution. Sounds like something the Fraxidus would like.
well, on paper it worked. I became its resonator.
Oh?
So it would be unfair to say it was entirely useless.
The resonator of the serum?
But I was a rare case who survived.
Oh.
All it cost me was excruciating pain and my color vision.
Color vision?
Most test subjects like me didn't make
That's
it.
pretty weird. Color vision? That's such a random thing.
It wasn't until I met you that I realized there was more to the story. The rest is in my study, shall we?
Oh my gosh. What the heck? Picture of a child. Very happy. Big smiles all around. Always happy.
My brother Ryan drew this picture. We're not related by blood. Father took us both in after his own children passed away from a rare illness long ago. Ryan never could handle pain. He was easy to cheer up. Whenever the grown-ups would give me candy, I'd save it all for him.
So that's why he always has candy with him.
For a while, I tried to be the perfect son Father wanted. It never worked. So eventually I stopped trying. It only got worse from there. What Father tried to do to Ryan was unforgivable. And then came that accident. I thought what my father did was a rather mundane story. A cliché. Someone trying to atone for past guilt, only to cause greater harm, until your hints made me suspect it was someone's staged finale. So I had my father's grave exhumed.
Oh my gosh.
It was empty.
Okay. That's a... Okay. Like we just got introduced to the guy, so it's like, okay. It's a report. Void matter. New Federation related. Nope. Fraxidus insignia.
The entire Lola logistics carrier was already blown to smithereens by the time I recovered this page. I managed a quick glimpse before the fire consumed most of the page. It is a report from an overseer.
A Fraxidus Overseer's report on its way to the new Federation?
Yes. Tucked away in a Lola logistics delivery box. The recipient is Eris in the new Federation.
Okay. New Fraxidus member.
Those 3 items you just showed me. Did the Fraxidus get into Naviale's work after learning about the Ichor's potential for evolution?
They didn't just get into our work. They went a step further. Have you ever met the Fraxidus' Grand Architect?
The thousand-faced survivor. We met near the Styx Lake, deep within the Dark Tide. Wait. Does this...
Yes.
No?
My father was just another face the Grand Architect borrowed. Though looking back now, I can't recall the moment the real him was taken.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. I'm like, wait, so okay, yeah, like he doesn't even know. Okay.
I think the Grand Architect sees life and death as a game.
Well, how did he even figure out that his father
I
was
wouldn't be
the Grand
surprised
Architect?
if Father was even smiling in his coffin as we buried him in that downpour. So, that's your answer. Why did you choose me? Because I have a very personal reason to go after the Fraxidus. Hatred.
Hatred. Even now?
Now, it has become something of a habit. Continue this train of investigation and you'll see for yourself what they are. But before you do, there's something I should share. My friends in the Black Shores told me you've already had a few run-ins with certain overseers. Is that right?
3. Cristoforo, Frolova, and Scar. Plus the Grand Architect you mentioned.
Ah, those names do ring a bell. Frolova is codenamed Hecate. Cristoforo? Arachnos.
Never heard of these.
Intriguing, isn't it? The flair they have for their own branding.
Well, for Lova and Hecate, it's kind of complicated because Hecate is just the name of her echo that she summons. So it's like, that's not actually very much of a special thing. But Arachnos is, I guess I just don't know what that means.
But it's a telling detail. The codename can reveal its owner's style, personal tastes, and even ambitions. Think about it. A powerful resonator who causes chaos at random leaves no trail to follow. But give them a preference, a pattern. We can start to build a profile from the pieces. I've been compiling reports on the Overseers for years. Allow me to share what I've learned so far. I've reactivated your access. You'll find the door controls right over there.
This is a lot more of a study or a laboratory. Like this is like he made all this himself somehow. Like what the heck?
The Fraxidus is loosely organized. Most of its members have only undergone basic, artificially induced body modification. They're not terribly difficult to neutralize. But if you encounter artificers with more creative modifications, you're likely looking at the handiwork of Hydra.
Oh, another overseer?
Hydra is their leading mind on human evolution and body modifications. Whoever they are, they often work in tandem with Siren.
Another one? Okay.
In other words, if you spot one, be on guard in case the other is lurking close by.
But where did he get this info? We don't even have pictures for them.
Zashiki Warashi won't require much of your attention.
What?
This overseer primarily operates in Ashinohara, a region that's been largely destroyed by the Lament.
Okay, what? Where? What? Japan. Oh, I guess. What the freaking hell?
Ashinohara. I've heard of it somewhere
I
before.
don't recall this.
The girl we had in the infirmary for a while.
Oh, so it is
Chisa,
Chisa, okay.
Remember? The city that trapped her, Onami, is part of Ashinohara.
Okay, that makes sense, because Japan, right? Okay. So that was like a sneak
Now,
peek of a later region then, kind of.
On to 2 key pieces of the puzzle. I did say the Fraxidus was a loose organization, but even the most scattered cells still need funding to function.
We're finally actually, like, specifying stuff about the Fraxidus, and it's in this update? Like, this update literally is supposed to be an epilogue. Like, what the heck?
Remember that report from earlier? It's only a matter of time before you go to the new Federation. And based on the intel I've gathered, that's their most critical base of operations.
Really?
And where you'll find Eris.
How critical? Do they operate in the open?
Not exactly. But in a place where money talks, they must have members in the highest echelons of government and business. Key members. Their foothold in the new Federation has given them immense leverage. With that endless stream of wealth, the Fraxidus operates with impunity across the planet.
Really?
Speaking of which, Star Torch Academy is also heavily funded by the new Federation. to be blunt. They're the Space Trek Collective's single largest donor.
Unsurprising.
Eris, huh? Duly noted. I'm assuming the other key piece is the Grand Architect.
The Fraxidus Grand Architect. Their true name is unknown. They only appear through borrowed identities. Real people, legendary beings, and even the phantoms of the dead from others' memories.
Okay, so I think that this is confirmed that the that one blind guy with red hair that was right before the Augusta event, you know, he was just like that, and then he just was talking about you know, he had like a wrapping around his eyes, and he had he was talking about Augusta's backstory in this weird mode, and it was only like 1 hour long. That confirms that that's probably also the Overseer. I mean, so at the end, after we talked to him, he like dissolved into paper cranes, which was like a bizarrely powerful ability for some random guy. and then he never showed up again, so I was like, okay, you know, it was very weird. But yeah, that was probably the Grand Architect, just kind of messing with us, I guess.
I did brush shoulders with them once. It was a shame. I had no idea at the time, and missed my shot. This pen was the only thing I brought back from that great fire. I have yet to decipher the lettering, but it shows one thing for sure. The Grand Architect has been around for a very, very long time. It's a pity you called me to Lahai Roi. Otherwise, I would have continued following that trail. But you always have a good reason, right?
You uncovered all this by yourself?
Well, he's old, probably.
More or less. I did have some help along the way.
I suspect
To get
he's
your hands on one of the Grand Architect's personal items.
like 100 years old, but
You
we'll
did
see.
more than just follow a trail. You infiltrated them.
Playing along with them isn't that difficult once you get the hang of it. Like I said, they are a loose organization.
Knowing the Fraxidus, stealing all that intel on the Overseers is risky, no matter how loose they are. Each infiltration will only be more dangerous than the last. Luke, how can a doctor who doesn't value his own life save anyone else's?
You literally told me to do this.
You know, this
Okay,
is the
guess not.
second time you've said those words to me.
Okay, I guess that's not true. I was under the impression, though, that Rover kind of was more risky in the past.
They got away again. If I hadn't been so cautious, I could have taken care of them this time. I should send today's findings to her. It's been 2 years. I suppose I'm due for a report. Good. You got the intel. Would have been a shame if I got myself killed for nothing. You want me to go to Lahai Roi? Why?
There's evidence of their activity in the High Roy. I need you to keep an eye on things. And frankly, you need a break.
Now is not the right time.
Okay.
You've already drawn enough attention. Do we really have to wait for you to get killed to decide it's the right time? How can a doctor save anyone else's life if he doesn't value his own? Keep pushing like this, and you'll be no different from
So
them.
technically, he is a Black Horse member.
Not pulling any punches.
Just
are you?
unofficial only because, you know, he does
Trust me.
infiltrate.
That's only the warm-up. The High Roy is a nice place, Luke. Bright, passionate students, beautiful snow. Perfect for slowing things down. Listen to me on this. Come.
Very well. As you wish.
I think this would hit better, though, if you actually did see the fire in the
So I've
background
led a
going.
leisurely life in the High Roy ever since. No need to worry. I know my limits.
So he's been here for 10 years? 10-ish years? The Golden
Let's set
Eyes.
aside the Fraxidus for now. We should discuss the Exostrider plan. But first, tell me what happened to you and Imeth in the Frostlands.
I thought we actually explained it, but okay.
I see. Mammoth she. No wonder you're in such a state.
I understand her reasons. She was fighting for her dream, for Lahai Roy in the only way she knew how. And I respect that. The fate she chose for herself. But I won't accept it. There's more I haven't tried. I'm not done fighting for her.
Of course. I wouldn't expect you to give up so easily. Now, about the Exostrider. It started with Space Trek Collective finding a giant solid-skin root network in Bjarter Woods. They identified it as the lid, sealing the Strider Gate, so to speak. It keeps the Thernodians' fractured forms sealed on both sides of the Strider Gate. Break it, and these forms will reunite. That wouldn't just spell Lahai Roy's doomsday, but the entire world. But the Collective still yearned to open that gateway, to explore the unknown. So, they created the Synchronists. The idea was to use augmented resonance to amplify the Exostrider's power, hoping that would keep the Thernodians suppressed.
He's talking about those 6 people who were kind of linking together to see the future, I think. Because they were like linking together to connect to the Exostrider. Okay.
But lately,
Though they're gone now.
the Thernodians' attacks on the seal have been increasing. I'm afraid the Fraxidus is also getting ready to make a move. With the reactor core returned, all you need now is a little patience. Wait for the Exostrider to awaken. Then we can focus on how to use it to find Imeth.
I mean, I guess it's possible they could do this story here in the next update with Sigrika. I'd be surprised. It'd be very soon, but it's possible.
You were a synchronist in the Academy once before.
Oh, really?
I'll speak with Lucilla about getting you piloting access.
Lucilla.
Then I'll wait for your news, Luke.
Certainly. But our immediate priority should be the Fraxidus. I have a feeling they're planning to sabotage our plans for the Exostrider.
The feeling.
Rover said she'd like to check on the Exostrider in the Frostlands before she left. Well, it could be a way to take her mind off things. Now then.
Dr. Herson, is something the matter?
Must you always assume the worst, Lucilla? Can't I just call to chat?
I find that highly unlikely, Doctor. Let's skip the preamble.
Rover.
So this is about Imeth. She was so tight-lipped with me about what happened in the Frostlands. Yet, she spoke to
It's almost like she doesn't know shit about you, Lucilla. Like, literally, we know nothing about you. You only said to hi to her after she'd been here for like a month or something. And she's like, why doesn't she trust me? Like, who are you?
Sitting on our hands won't fix anything. And she was willing to open up. If a friend runs into trouble, I'll naturally step in to listen. Besides, what I have to share today benefits the Academy. It could help us get ahead of a few potential issues.
Very well. Let's hear it then.
My head's spinning. Oh, Doctor,
Ethan, you looked fine not long ago.
my thesis.
Hold on. I recall you coming by the infirmary with good news earlier. Something about an institute professor recruiting you for your top marks?
For some reason, I don't remember him having one sleeve all the way down and one sleeve up and showing those gold veins. That feels new to me. I don't know. That's kind of weird. Maybe I just didn't notice before.
Is this the price you have to pay for that? Careful. You might get talked out of the job over health issues.
No, I will get that position at the end.
Now you're just delirious. You can't run yourself like an exoswarm.
Thank you, Doctor. Good things are bound to come your way.
See, he knows people. Oh my gosh.
Let's see.
He's like some sort of doctor.
Ah, young Luke. What brings you to the Institute today?
Just here to discuss something with someone. How have your shifts been treating you these past few months?
Not bad. You know, these researchers, getting them in for a checkup is like pulling their teeth. I have to hunt them down myself. What do you say we grab a drink after my shift? The meal plans here are all nutritional efficiency. Taste like chewed up cardboard.
Of course. Why don't I show you that scout drone model I just finished while we're at it?
You work fast. You really do enjoy that sort of tinkering.
Taking things apart and putting them back together again is quite stress relieving.
So, what do you say we sneak over to Rogan's place when we can put it back after he's had a good meltdown?
I'd rather not be an accomplice to that.
That's a weird.
Have a seat, Doctor.
That's a weird part. It feels like Lucilla could be playable in the next update, but she just
Shame.
isn't, I
I
guess.
thought she would come with you.
She's been here before, but things are different now. I prefer not to have her tangled in the collective's trivial matters.
Fair enough. But I'm not like those stubborn old goats you're used to dealing with. I don't chase after pride or rank. All I care about is Star Torch Academy.
I feel like this is familiar. Wait a second. I am getting some slight deja vu. Wait a second. First of all, just noticed that it's a little dark. Mattress. That should be fine. That's a I just blew the saturation left like crazy. Wait a second. that should be fine. But let me go check Lucilla's voice because this sounds like the Archon, the Fire Archon. That's not the right person. Wuthering Waves. Oh my gosh. No. I was hoping this would be fast. Maybe we'll use AI, maybe. This could be like a good way to use AI. Jennifer English? Are you fucking for real? No, what? I mean, honestly, it's funny. I think that that's the name that was in the back of my mind immediately just because she sounds like generic white girl. But wait a second, because she's also the voice of Carlotta, I'm noticing. So wait a second. No, this is still saying Carlotta. I mean, obviously Carlotta was a very different voice. Still, the AI is giving me more info than anything else. Everything else is like 2024 voice actors. It's like, what are you doing? Where's that? Well, maybe I found the good one. Maybe. Nope. What? Like it had her, and then the place where it would show her voice actress just doesn't show her. Oh, okay, if it's not on this page, then I'm just not gonna find it. Oh, wow. Yeah, there was like nothing on this page. Wait. Lucilla? No. I guess this page just doesn't show voice actresses. You know, AI told me it's Jennifer English. I'll believe it. Whatever. Or I mean, I believe it.
Now go on. Give me the highlights, Dr. Herson.
I'm confused though. I'm seeing Jennifer English in her works,
The Fraxidus. I understand.
And she's not in many
keep a
things,
closer
which is
watch.
weird. Like I thought she was in way more stuff.
As for piloting the Exostrider, if she is capable, that's fine by me. The Research Institute will see to the preparations. That said, we can't ignore the risks that come with opening the Strider Gate. I have someone in mind who can help. But first, let me have a quick word with her. The Threnodian concerns every one of us at Lahairoi. I'll handle the board as you've asked. You focus on her and the matters here on campus.
Thank you for understanding, Lucilla. President.
Why zoom in on something that looks so bad?
Our conversation went more smoothly than I expected. I thought you might think I had a hidden agenda. As a thank you, care for some candy?
I'll pass.
Yeah.
I'm well aware of your candy outreach program across campus. I've had my fill of sweets over the years. As for what you said earlier, I've been here long enough to know exactly who you are.
Who is that?
Thanks to your efforts in uncovering those moles, the Academy is safer, and we have far fewer headaches to worry about. What truly surprised us was your choice to stay all these years and become one of Lahairoi's steadfast guardians.
Oh, I'm just glad the president doesn't see me as some busybody.
You're the right kind of busybody, the kind we're happy to have.
A friend of mine sold me on this place. Went on and on about the beautiful snow and the bright, passionate students. Convinced me to come. But when I actually got here, nothing like the brochure she described.
Really?
Turns out, 8 out of 10 staff members were planted here by different factions. Our students dream of reaching the stars, all while living in a gilded cage.
Yeah, but the students
Meanwhile,
are here
we
for
have
good
Roya
reason.
dealing in exoswarm parts and colluding with new Federation smugglers.
Oh, smugglers, huh?
I know that these students aren't fools. They're the best minds from across the nations. If even I can see what's going on, how could they be blind to it?
I mean, they could be, but okay, sure.
It's their ideals.
Luuk isn't stupid.
Their hope for the
It's
future
smart.
that lets them endure
He
the
could be
ugly
smarter than all of them.
realities of this place without becoming cynical. I only came to Lahairoi because a friend recommended it. But now...
Now you've grown to like it here, right?
Yes. Same as you, Madam President. An urgent transmission from Nana. If you'll excuse me.
Dr. Hurd said there was a break-in at the Nivoris being kidnapped by the one we previously detained.
What is your status? Are you severely damaged?
No need to worry. Just need time to repair.
Understood. Prioritize damage control after this call. Notify the Academy's security department. It'll take time for them to respond. I'll go after Warren. Which direction did he take her?
Received message from the Academy. They're heading towards the Sky Arc space station in the Frostlands.
It's the Court of Savante space station she and I discovered before. I'm on my way.
Technically, shouldn't he be ahead
Warren
of them
has
then?
escaped. He's taken a student and is heading for one of the debris fields in the Frostlands.
What do you plan to do?
I'm going after him. I'd like you to set up a perimeter there to cut off his escape and prevent any further risks to the Academy.
You want me to secure a perimeter while you go in alone to handle Warren?
I have a hypothesis. One I'd like to verify by myself.
Very well. Your track record warrants it. Go, Dr. Herson. I'll expect good news.
He actually might be their offensive powerhouse here, which is kind of sad, honestly. But like, even if he is powerful, it's still like, you know, he doesn't seem that powerful. But they are an academy, so.
Navora. Why now?
Obviously, Navor is behind it all. Somewhat. I mean, it's obviously not the other guy. I mean, that's just bullshit.
I know you've been here before. Take me to the data room. Now!
Like, why would Warren even want her here, you know?
I'll do anything you say.
Okay, whatever. She is a resonator. I saw a resonator mark.
To the station. Is there someplace we haven't discovered yet?
So like, why? How could you be
on schedule
at knife point from a guy who doesn't have resonator powers? You know, even if her power is not that strong, like still that's questionable, to say the least. But I mean, we already saw her do suspicious stuff before, so it's not even like I'm not already suspicious of her. So like, she triggered like every single trap.
And agony ends. The path's clear.
In the last update. Or I should say in the first part of this update with Samus. I was like, what? Like, why is it that every single time we're doing something, she's like, oh, I activated the trap. Oh, I activated. Like, she was like after the second time, I'm like, okay, this is annoying. And then the third time, it's like, okay, no one's this clumsy. This is bullshit.
The researchers the Academy stationed here. 2 with gunshot wounds, but
Still
still
alive, no vitals. But no vitals. Oh, okay.
Their bleeding stopped.
No vitals, as in no, he didn't shoot them in the vitals. Wait, there were people here? Why would there be people here? I thought, well, I guess maybe they're in the middle of researching what was found here.
Right on schedule.
I guess. Gets very repetitive when it's just one character.
Rise anew.
I hope they fix that in the Federation. Like, no, just have like a small team, and you're still getting, you know, having trouble, you know, fighting whoever you're fighting, you know, the Fraxidus or whatever, even with a small team of people.
Spatial anomalies. Did someone reactivate the Sky Arc system?
And this is where
I'll get out of Lahai, Roy. Out of this cursed place.
what? Oh, I guess that makes some sense, maybe?
It appears Warren's taken Navora to the data room we visited earlier. The path is blocked. It's those error modules again. I should use the adapter. It's cleared. Gotta keep moving.
Like, I don't know where we are right now. They're just like, we can go now. It's like, okay, where are we? we're in like inside of an Ethernet cord or something. Like, what the heck?
Almost there. Now, moment of truth.
Also, to stay with the theme of all the characters being able to fly in this region, for no reason he can just levitate with a freaking giant size. Like, so bizarre.
I brought the student, just like you asked. So, you where are you?
Oh, see.
Lahai Roy
Did
was
they manipulate
just
it,
a
yeah?
minor setback. I'm still useful. I still have work. Stop hiding! Say something! You! That doctor who's always watching.
Doctor who's always watching.
You've reached a dead end, Warren. Don't you see that?
Really? How? That's weird.
It's your dead end!
More enemies that stand no chance.
Skyark's data room. There must be a reason. Is that just impulse? Or perhaps... right on schedule. Gotcha. Accurate prediction. Game over. My past gets deeper. A bearable price. Finally, some blood. I am the vessel.
Really? You approached him that close? Or her that close?
No! Oh, Dr. Herson! Warren, is he?
He's only unconscious. Everything's okay, Navora. How are you feeling?
I'm fine. It's just that he struck me in the back of the neck. It really hurts. I'm really scared.
It's okay.
What's that mean?
Don't force yourself to hold it in. After a shock like that, it's much better if you let it out. Keeping it bottled up is stressful in itself.
Like, why do the directors have to show off that she's clearly suspicious, you know?
Take your time. Tell me what happened when you're ready.
Also, it makes her look stupid.
Okay.
Like, I'm looking at the thing I want to take.
I'll try.
Wow, what's she thinking? Who knows?
I need a moment.
She's gonna take the pen. Oh my gosh, who could imagine?
Then rest here for now. I'll go check on Warren.
Oh look, my back's to you. Oh my gosh.
I fell asleep on the hospital bed. When I woke up and opened my eyes, Warren was pointing a gun at my head. He was frantic, grilled me non-stop about Skyark, and when he found out I'd been to the station before, he forced me to bring him. Wait! Those researchers by the door!
One of them didn't make it.
Oh?
The other two are still alive.
I see.
Really?
As for what else happened, I don't really remember.
That's all right. I've already formed a rough theory about his motives now. You should rest, Navora. We'll handle things from here.
Is that so? Then, Dr. Herson, care to share your theory?
He's fast. mean, the director didn't want this to be a surprise, so it's not a surprise.
Oh, Doctor. How mean. Is that any way to treat a student?
I'm afraid identity theft is not in the curriculum. Isn't that right, Grand Architect of the Fraxidus?
That's weird. He's just here now?
Since you insist on playing the student, I'll offer a lesson. It takes two to play a game.
I guess that was a surprise. I guess. Wait, where is his real body? What? I thought that is still his body, though. Okay. Oh, is that how that works?
For a fool, didn't you?
He can like regenerate his
I
body
was
from
going to
nothing.
kill you for a
Maybe.
little one-on-one time with Rover. Shame.
Regrettable that you evaded what was meant for you.
His voice is so silly. It's like a racial stereotype or something.
But it's okay. Uncle Warren's dead. Nice and clean.
Being caught out in the open. And still he thought he could just vanish from Lahairoi and get away with this fiasco. The naivety is remarkable.
Anyway, I got back what I wanted too, so I'm a happy girl.
How did she steal the pen? You know, when?
On my way here, I kept wondering why you acted so quickly. Didn't fit your usual style of staying in character until the very end. Just as I thought. You were after this pen.
Ah, yes, my precious. I couldn't find it anywhere, so it was you who took it from me. This is the first time someone's taken something from me. Oh, I almost forgot to ask. When did you begin to suspect?
If you must know, my suspicions began to deepen during our last visit to the space station, when you feigned that injury.
He shouldn't reveal this, by the way. Like, it reveals
Your acting had been flawless,
the
Grand
Overseer's
Architect. But
weakness.
even you cannot mimic what you don't understand.
Because he never gets hurt?
Death itself.
Oh, death itself? What's that mean? She
To
never
a mortal
died.
like you, no matter how many times you die, it's just another lost identity. And I happen to have seen you die before.
Oh? Is this why you've had your eye on me all this time? Let me think. Oops. Can't seem to remember. My bad. My real favorite things are the ones that are really old and far, far away. But you're something special, Dr. Herson. You're the first person in forever to ever come this close.
In forever.
Without you, the game in Lahairoi would be so boring. So, you get prizes. And I promise, it's right up your alley.
I really don't like the cadence that she uses
Now,
with her voice,
for the
this
first
voice
one.
actress.
At the upcoming new solar celebration, among all the lovely students,
Member of the Fraxidus. Okay. So, a member.
I'm so looking forward to that child's performance.
Telling us this doesn't do your spy any good.
But that's what makes it fun! It's a cat and mouse game. The mouse needs to know the cat is coming, or how else will it run fast enough on its little wheel?
So the weird part is that the architect does not feel like this type of
You
character.
just have to be the hunter.
It makes sense with this voice, but imagine his, mummy
If you
form
do
or
end up
whatever,
catching that child,
saying
it just
this.
proves they were useless anyway.
Like, it feels like that's not something that he would say. Maybe that's why they have some other character saying
That was
this.
only the first. What's the next one?
The next prize is right here in this data room. You're so smart, Dr. Herson. I bet you've already figured it out. I had so much fun on this little trip to the Sky Arc. So, how did you feel seeing the etheric sea. Oh, home sweet home. Your faraway home. The one you can never, ever go back to.
How does he know anything anyway about that? About
Meeting me there
off-planet
wasn't all
stuff?
for nothing. The look on your face was the sweetest treat. Let's be sure to have more fun like this in the future. Until next time, you two. I wish you a pleasant past, present, and future.
Okay, you're actually gone. This just seems really random, but okay. Just talked and left.
Why did you stop me? You think we couldn't have stopped her here?
Yes. My goal was to gather intelligence, not apprehend the Fraxidus' grand architect.
Why not?
When we dug up my father's empty grave, I realized that it is no simple feat to find an immortal who leaves no trail.
Oh, maybe they also just don't know how
The
to
grand
kill him or
architect may
capture him.
appear to act on a whim, but in my observation, that playfulness is just another layer of disguise. There's a purpose behind it.
Yeah, I mean, clearly. That's not his
When
normal
Nana called
personality.
earlier, something felt off. Warren is a researcher himself. Why would he need to take a student hostage to investigate a debris field? Even if he did, breaking into the infirmary and letting Nana send a distress call was a sloppy strategy. Of course I'd be the first person she contacted.
So that's why you called me afterwards. I did hear Navor say you've had her in the infirmary all this time. You were keeping an eye on her then.
I was waiting for her to show her hand. Until then, it was all speculation. I needed to see her end the act to be sure.
If you say so.
Immortal, 1,000 faces. We've managed to gather quite a bit of intel on the Grand Architect. If I'm not mistaken, there should be something more important hidden in this room. Otherwise, she wouldn't have called it a prize.
No, okay. I was just wondering if that would count as a quest.
These are the personnel files from the Skyark space station. This lettering. Do you recall the lead researcher on the Etheric Sea Initiative? The one we saw in the hologram during...
Professor Junshi.
Yes. During his lecture, he mentioned a scholar who had just joined the project, Wei Ying. I've found that scholar's record in the system. The letters of this name are a perfect match with those engraved on that pen.
Are you saying that scholar is the Grand Architect?
According to these records, the Etheric Sea Initiative was stalled due to a lack of funding until she joined. Then, it was pushed back on track. Her involvement influenced the CSC's decision on this project.
Makes sense, because the Court of Savante, from what we're aware of, is, I don't know if evil's quite a correct word to use for them, but they do questionable experiments from a long time ago. Yeah, maybe it's experiments with some frequencies. So that would make sense, align with the Fraxidus goals.
But everything else about her birthplace, employment history...
Sounds
all
like
missing.
another identity borrowed by the Grand Architect.
I mean, it also could just be the Grand Architect's original body, but sure.
Indeed. It seems we've just traced this 1,000-faced individual back to an even earlier point in Solaris' history. These records also show Wei Ying took great interest in the CSC and Etheric Sea Initiative during that period. That must be why she infiltrated the Skyark space station.
The universe. What secrets is it hiding behind all those infinite stars? I really want to know.
And about that footage... No need to explain. The fewer people who know about your secret, the better. It just occurred to me that this wasn't a coincidence. If her goal in the past involved you, then it's something to keep in mind on your journey ahead.
Well, technically, the waveform phenomenon is
etheric
from
sea.
space, so...
That might have been my entry point to Solaris after leaving my distant homeland. Wei Ying was interested in the etheric sea before its planet-wide spread.
Yeah, that's the interesting part.
Did she want to use it as a medium to reach somewhere beyond?
Well, the bigger question is, how did Wei Ying, this is the architect, but how did the architect exist before the waveform phenomenon? Because before the waveform phenomenon, I actually heard about this more recently. I think it was in like a lore video, that frequencies didn't really exist like this fantasy world portrays them back then. Back then it was just normal Earth, basically. But then after the waveform phenomenon or whatever, I always forget the words they use, but after the first like apocalyptic thing that happened that affected the whole world, I think that's when the entire world became frequencies. Like even grass, every single thing is frequency. So then everything's can theoretically link together through harmonies and stuff like that. But that's when echoes existed, blah blah blah. It became a fantasy world. Now, the Fractsidus goal could be to destroy the world. It could be to, like, unite the world in the same frequency, and then, like, Evangelion plot, everybody kind of joins together or something. But yeah, I mean, in this case, like, maybe to leave into space, I find that hard to believe. As far as we're aware, based on what we were just told in this earlier part, half of the patch, it seems like space is just... There are some aliens, but more importantly, it seems like the waveform phenomenon is from space, and sometimes Threnodians can come from space. They don't always have to, but sometimes it can. And then her race is trying to save this planet. Maybe this planet's more special, more important to save than other planets. Who knows?
I will.
That's why she's not allowed to return
Given
home.
her nature, it's only a matter of time before we meet again. The more she appears, the more she gives away. If she enjoys playing games, then it means she'll follow some rules at least. Otherwise, she'd die of boredom.
Exactly. And as I've said before, sometimes style, personal taste, and ambition can be more revealing than intended. The Fractsidus has more than one base in Solaris, and I'm far from the only one with a grudge or an interest in their activities. Until now, the Grand Architect has been like a reflection in water. She never appears as her own person, only by the faces of the already dead. But now, her fascination with what lies beyond all those infinite stars is a thread we can pull. We can start identifying which schemes bear her signature. And the Court of Savante, since our Grand Architect has taken interest in them before, a trip to Mengzhou may be worth a visit.
The Court of Savante was active in Mengzhou?
I don't know where Mengzhou is.
Just a rumor. They say a city was built there under their direction. There may be clues there. As for the new Federation, you'll likely end up there eventually if you plan to counter the Fractsidus' operations in the future. But not now. Things are too complicated over there.
What?
And they handle resonators differently.
Oh, do they?
Even with the Black Shore's backing, going in unprepared would be serious risk.
Would be serious
I'll
risk.
be cautious. Before Navora, did you find any other traces of this Grand Architect in the Hyroi?
Yes. There is this one thing, but it's only speculation, about how Imeth disappeared. From what you told me, she died from overclocking trying to stop the Threnodian over a decade ago. After that incident, the Academy detected cracks on the Threnodian seal in the depths of Biarter Woods. The damage seemed intentional.
You mean...
I believe it was the Grand Architect who damaged the seal, and that led to Imeth's death.
I don't think that's a good explanation, precisely. I know what they mean, though. I mean, that's a stretch. We just don't have any proof of that.
Lucila's people will handle things here now. We should leave.
To where?
Let's go clear our minds. You shouldn't sit with this alone.
We're sure jumping around so far. Hey, hopefully we go to somewhere in the ice fields. Yeah, good.
Like, for your thoughts?
We've really underutilized the ice field so far.
There's too many to count.
Not that there's that much to see here, to be fair.
Feel like talking about it?
Maybe a little. I keep wondering if the choices I made in the past were the right ones. I still don't know why I chose to erase my memories. That one decision cost me my grip on everything. It made me leave so many people behind. You, Imeth, those at the Black Shores, and probably more I don't even know or remember now. I pulled everyone into my grand plan to save the world, and when it mattered most, I wasn't even there. If we can't save Imeth, she'll just be... forgotten. Left to drift in the void forever.
Even if that hadn't happened, your path was always destined to diverge from most of ours. You know your lifespan is immense. Barring some accident, most of us will leave this world long before you. Death and goodbyes are a final lesson no one escapes. But for you, it's a question that lingers for an exceptionally long time.
You're right.
Since you already know that, you should also see that everyone else has already given their answer. You're still the same person you were before. Just as resilient, still bringing hope to others. That's why, after all these years, we're still willing to stand with you. And it's not because you're a supposed savior. It's because you've always been you. And we're not just doing this for you. We're doing it for Solaris. For the future we all chose to fight for. We chose this path ourselves. You have nothing to feel guilty for. One can only move forward by making peace with what's lost. You taught me that a long time ago. In the end, I failed to find my father's murderer. I failed to protect Rhine. I failed to protect my own family.
But your brother is still alive.
Oh, is he?
You're alive.
Yeah.
There's still hope. You did everything you could.
So his story could have more to it later.
Who knows when I'll wake up next time.
What's that mean? Again, how old is he?
Then we'll make a promise, Luke.
I get the feeling
We'll
that he's old.
see each other again next winter. You'll open your eyes, and I'll be standing right here, just like today.
and then she didn't show up.
Come now. Enough with that face. Some candy?
You always carry candy with you. You sure they really work?
As in,
It'll help take the edge off and lighten the mood. Your words.
that. Honestly, not really. It's become more of a habit of mine. As a boy, I'd have one whenever things felt too big to handle. Sweetness was a distraction, something to look forward to. Later, after I inherited Naviale, I realized there were still so many things I couldn't control. So I'd eat them to cope, especially when I was up to my neck in trouble thanks to my business associates.
Could have been smoking, but okay, sure.
Even after I left the company and set out to follow the Fraxidus' trail on my own.
Reject smoking, embrace diabetes.
Those who helped me die right in front of me. Still powerless, it seems.
You'd be chewing on them?
So I've come to believe that no matter how strong a person becomes, not everything can be done perfectly. In life, many things are beyond our control. But I still enjoy candy. It reminds me that meeting people is still a gift, even if I know I might lose them one day. If you let grief and anger burn you out, you become obsessed with results. You forget the joy you felt along the way. A little sweetness helps keep the numbness at bay.
I'll have one of your candies.
How does it taste?
Luuk, my chances of saving Imeth? They're pretty slim, aren't they?
You never know.
They are. You'll need a miracle. But you've always been good at making those happen.
If only you could bring in people to help you. You literally have all the Black Shore. What? None of them can help you, really?
Thanks for the candy.
You're very welcome.
See, they're walking into the dawn. That stands for hope. That's metaphor for hope. Oh yeah, they call it a segue. Sorry, it's not an epilogue. It's a segue. What? Okay, no, it's nothing special. Okay, no, he's just hanging out here. Okay, so this was like really short. That's what I was thinking. I'm like, pretty sure it's short, but man, like really, they just threw the Fraxidus into this out of nowhere. He's just hanging out here.
Roving propulsion mode. Projection mode.
There we go. A lot of those that I need to get. Hopefully. But it's pretty hard to find them. Oh yeah, that's right. You have to like create a whole bunch of a thing. Wait, is it possible to get in?
Mech mode off.
What song? Oh, that was from that one thing. Yeah. But yeah, is this an entrance right here? Okay, it just kind of looked like it could have been like a hole. What is happening? Have I been here before? Like, it feels like I was here and I don't know.
You there, hand over the good news.
Okay. It was so peaceful. Hey, I wasn't attacking them. But apparently they're evil because, see, the soul skin. He was like sort of trapped, I guess. What am I supposed to use here? That? No.
Roving among the stars.
Okay. Maybe? Yeah, that's actually what I was thinking. No, really? I thought for sure. Wait, so it's the, what does this do? Just like, hits it hard? Oh, I see. Oh. That looked sketch.
Don't mind if I take these?
That was interesting. That wasn't even on the, that wasn't even like a map thing as far as I'm aware. The problem is that nowadays the map is like deceptive. Like, oh, I'm at 100%, and then you like check over here and it's like, okay, so you're missing tapes. Okay, but there's just so many tapes that like, there's just so many tapes. but like this doesn't even include treasures. Like they got treasure spots, but they don't. That doesn't include just random treasures you find out in the world. So that's kind of weird. Wait, what? Another one?
Roving among the stars.
Yeah. Wait, what? Wait, so what is going on? Okay.
Treasure
What
chests.
what a random thing I'm running into.
Essential RPG experience.
This is so random. And it included one of those? Sheesh. So bizarre. So I don't understand why that does that.
You can count on me.
Oh. But yeah, that was a good story section. Just kind of brings up questions and cliffhangers and stuff of like, where are we heading in the story? And it's like, don't worry about it. We don't know yet. But I do like that once again we are building up the Federation. Like every so often we just get more build up for the Federation. And I can't say no to that. So that's nice. Like, because otherwise the Federation is just China, I think. I mean, technically it could be like a federation of multiple countries, and China would just be like the biggest portion of it, maybe. But yeah, it is very interesting that we are about to hit the 2-year anniversary, and we still haven't been to China, which is like very unheard of in gacha games. They always have it either the beginning, like the first year, within the first year, or for the second year. I guess I haven't done this. I think. I feel like I had to have, but maybe not. That's weird. Yeah, the exploration in the game is getting a little odd with like, oh, well, you can still look around for some random treasure chest, but it's like, do I want to do that though? Ooh, crap. Oh no. Kind of getting some deja vu here, but I don't know. This does seem like I think that I can. But then if I had, then why didn't it show my high score, you know? Guess we'll find out. Looks like I did it.
Roving
already.
among the stars.
Oh yeah, I just remembered. So there is also... Where is it? Not here, really. The loot mapper. So, okay, this is how you pick up the rest of them. I just forgot about this because, you know, in the beginning of the game, you just did this always. Because, you know, oh, I need to find all the treasure chests. But now it's optional because technically the treasure chests aren't even part of map completion for some reason. This is actually really annoying, though, because, like...
I'm a transform. Propulsion mode. Enemy
There's no way to know where this is. Like, okay, it's down below. So maybe, possibly, possibly.
Mech mode.
I think I already see it there. Yeah. Was this the room that we were just in, though?
Lucky.
No, I don't think so.
Roving among the stars.
I don't know what room this is. Whoa, look at that crazy. Like, come on. Like, that's pretty crazy looking up there. And yet, like, it means nothing. Like, it's cool, but, like, you have to actually look up to see it. Like, it should have been at eye level at minimum. And also, there's just so many details in this room. Like, this room could have been 1/4 as big and had, you know, just as many details. Like maybe a smaller version of that in the middle, and then you still have the screens. They're like, we're making it more realistic though, because like it's a lab that's futuristic looking, and there's a lot of people who would be here probably, I guess. I'm just trying to think, like, where would... I guess probably over here, actually. I don't think I've been, like, you know, I went everywhere, but, not everywhere. Let's see. Nope, nothing. I think that's what I used to do, actually, just, like, teleport to every teleport point, and then just activate the loot mapper, and then if nothing shows up, then I'd just have to wander around randomly and go to the places that aren't next to the loot mapper areas. Really? I'm in battle right now? Really? Really? With who?
Propulsion mode. Mech mode off.
There we go. See, that's all I wanted to check. Anyway, I'll look around, I guess, later.
Roving among the stars.
So there is some stuff that could still pop up, I guess. Yeah, there it is. There was one for a main mission. Yeah, main quest. But yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna be getting Sigrika. Probably not, but she's like a main DPS for wind types, which is like, okay, that's weird. You know, like I already have so many wind types, I don't really need more. But I'm sure it's technically a good idea and everything to do it, to go for her. But yeah, we'll see. Really? Specific route constructor. Wait, where is this? Oh no, this has to be a... Wait. No, not there. It's like... Let's just go ahead and do this real quick. But yeah, good. I caught up and it wasn't too long. I was kind of dreading that, like, oh, I hope this isn't like a surprise 4-hour minimum story, you know, like it shouldn't have been because it said segue, but you never know in this game. But yeah, I'll be doing, oh no, it's one of these. But yeah, I'll be doing Enfield this week, and we'll see what their patch cycles look like, because, you know, we haven't really seen what they do yet so far. I have high hopes for Enfield. I actually think that they'll end up being better than Wuthering Waves, because Wuthering Waves focuses too much on one character. People have said it before, and like, I think it's only getting worse as time goes on. Enfield, they'll probably do it a little bit, but based on how they were like in Arknights, they're actually extremely good at combining characters. Like, you don't need to make character stories be about one character. You can have a character story be about, oh crap, no. You can have a character story be about like 3, 4, 5 characters, really. I mean, 3 is probably the maximum of what you'd really want to do. Let me see if I can do this. Not bad though. That's actually worth a try. Just skip half of it. But yeah, like Arknights, yeah, they shouldn't waste your time, but who knows? Especially because I don't know anything about the writer of Enfield. Like, is it the writer of Arknights? I mean, I kind of doubt it, but you never know. Oh, I could have kept going backwards, but I was like, oh, I don't need to do that, and then I did. There's probably multiple writers though for Arknights, considering there's so many different types of stories in Arknights. Like, they'll have a, oh no, no. Well, yeah, I can't jump. In Arknights, I don't know if they're gonna deal with the cultures as much. It kind of feels like they won't. It kind of feels like they don't want that to be a big part of the story in Arknights, because like, or sorry, in Enfield, because in Arknights, like, that was like half the story, but like, they've already addressed it so many times. It feels really unnecessary to have to even bother with, okay, we're gonna introduce once again Italy. We're gonna introduce once again London. Like, they could a little, but like, as we've seen, like, the countries aren't in Enfield, so they would be, it'd be more like smaller scale cultures is how I view it. Oh my gosh, how do you do that? It's so weird. Oh man, did it. Now that I think about it, Zenless Zone Zero hasn't been having any issues with introducing characters. I don't know why. I have to do the idle story still. And the idle story, from what I'm understanding, is pretty good. Like, I've been doing a little bit of it, but like, from what I understand, it's actually a pretty good story.
Moving among the stars.
But you know, it's still idle stuff at the end of the day. I'm waiting for the good patch to show up in ZZZ to stream that one. But yeah, Enfield. We'll see where Enfield goes. Yeah, we're gonna have like one main story, and then a side story for the second part of the patch probably, and then there's all the quality of life stuff that they're adding too. So yeah, we'll see what happens. Oh yeah, that's right. You know, I didn't actually do his trial. I was planning to do that. Wuthering Waves, yeah, we got Segrika in like a week. But after that,
leave it in my hands.
I don't know. And then I don't know how much I'm going to want to stream the anniversary.
Eternal peace.
Last year's anniversary was like one of the worst experiences of my life, honestly.
Game over.
I was like, I gotta do it for the currency, and then it was just like, it was not worth it.
Stay behind me. Shackles be gone. Not worth mentioning.
Struggling only pains you more. Rise anew. Time to incise. Rot. Resected. Split in form. Blink.
Yeah, so far this is exactly as you'd expect. Oh yeah, and again, it takes so long for the ultimate to show up that yeah, I didn't even see it. But you know, I mean, we know it looks like this.
My scalpel.
We've seen it before.
Etches your epitaph.
Yeah, why is it show him like above the clouds in his ultimate? I don't get it. And we still didn't really learn anything about him, by the way. Like, is he supposed to be like an assassin, sort of? I mean, at the end of the day, he is just a guy who's determined and will infiltrate and probably kill anybody to accomplish his goal. So like that's probably what they're going for his character, but yeah, it's still a little vague. Maybe they're gonna hold off until they have a little bit of a story for when his brother shows up. Maybe they'll combine him and Sigrika. Maybe I don't know if the brother's gonna come up in the next patch, but you know, maybe. Anyway, it looks like basically done. I don't want to do more right now. Done. This was nothing, by the way. I mean, some people are thinking that maybe we'll be able to make a house in the future. Sure, I guess. Whatever. Like I have no feelings about this one way or the other. Oh, I hate this. I hate this so much. I have done this a whole bunch of times, and I've done it on easy. I've done it medium, difficult. And on all of them, I could not get higher than this score. And I'm like, I'm using my strongest team. I'm done. I'm just done. It's like, screw it. I'm losing out on what? Like 200 Astrite? It's fine. Saves my freaking sanity. I mean, actually, it's probably more than 200. Because we got these also, so 340. It's fine. I'm going insane on that. But yeah, thanks for watching. We'll see where the story takes us from here. Again, I still want more in this map. I mean, there's just nothing. Like, again, I'm all about being like a map interpreter. And I gotta say, okay, this place, cool. You know, it's all buried, whatever. This area is just mostly just ice stuff that you go up and down and not much. And same with over here, just ice stuff. And we haven't actually done anything at this outpost, by the way. So it's like, this exists, I guess. You can go down here, fight some stuff. We haven't like looked at this sword in any meaningful way. There's some ships here. I don't think we've done anything at this port. Even though this port exists, even though this is like, I think the only port for anybody in the entire world to actually like contact Laha Roy easily. What's weird though, cause like, yeah, so there, cause we're on the, if you didn't see the previous stream, we're on the same map here. Look, see, we go down and then, whoa, surprise, surprise. The Norfall Barrens. It's so crazy that we're just super far in the north. And then everything in Star Torch Academy is just underneath this in like a subspace that was created because like this is the real world. Then it plunged it through the robot, the giant robot plunged the Threnodian into the ground. And then further into the ground. And so the Threnodian's trapped like in a subspace under the earth. And then between the surface of the earth and that subspace is this other area where they made the academy. Like, why did like I guess that's like just the best place they could have went. Because like this was like a lush forest at the time. And then it became a nice area like immediately after the Threnodian showed up. So then they were like, oh, where do we go? And then it was easy to go down to whatever the academy area is. This is all like, we don't really know how this was formed. We haven't heard anybody talk about how this was formed. Don't worry about it. I don't know. Like, look at this stuff. Like, why does this look digitized? I don't get it. Nobody, as far as I'm aware, nobody has actually mentioned how this was formed, other than like, okay, the sword probably formed it, but that's all we know, I guess. Oh, really? Wait, actually, I can just do.
I'm a transform.
Oh no. Ah. Wait a second. Wait a second.
Warning. Insufficient power supply.
Okay, good. Perfect, perfect. Just happened to see that one. But yeah, like supposedly this area, this whole land is protected, or I should say, separated from the world by storms. Like supposedly there's storms somewhere out here preventing you from just coming in. Because if you could just come in right here, then you would just, oh, I came in, then come up here. Okay, just go down the sword. Done. You're in Laha Roy now. But they made it seem like, no, it's more tricky than that. It's more complicated than that. And it's like, okay, we haven't, like we've seen the storms in a little bit in the Star Torch Academy elevation, but that's it. Here, we haven't seen any indications of storms. As you can see, we can see all the way over there. So like, that's weird. Yeah, we're still revealing what the world looks like. I mean, you know, even just in this update, as far as I'm aware. Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, they even admitted it, that they revealed that the Japan area was destroyed, and that Honami was the location where it used to be and stuff. It's like, oh, okay, yeah. I mean, that makes sense. It was just weird because when they first talked about Honami, I was like, wait, is this where we're going? You know, is this part of Laha Roy or something? And they were being very vague about it, and it was like they weren't explaining anything about it. It was so weird. I don't like how they're saying that type of stuff. Like they should be way more straightforward. Like we got to the academy and we didn't even go to a class canonically until the second update. Like after meeting everything with Lene and after everything with Mornier. Then we went to class for the first time. Like, what the heck? Sheesh. Wait, did this maybe finish this? Nah, maybe not. I still got... I can do this one, but I don't think I can do that. Let me see. Oh, I don't even... Oh, well, I guess there is enough. That's fine. Oh, yeah, that's right. I just got a new thing, didn't I? Oh, yeah, that one. That was free. It's pretty good, actually, looking. But can't beat Shadow the Hedgehog. Sheesh. So... Wait. So I need 2 more. I mean, for now. But still, like... If I wanted to get it right now, I'd have to do it. I'd have to do this one. There's no other way. You know, I could do this one and only get 1, so. But this only has 8 days left, so it's a little weird. And, Double Pawns Matrix Pilot. Which I still can't do it because I'm not far enough in Whimpering Waste. And I'm not far enough in Whimpering Waste because the furthest I always get is only like, oh, I did up to 11, good, and then I have done this, and I think I only got like 3,000 points. I couldn't even get 3,500. It was like freaking what the heck. I'd have to like look up a guide or something. And yeah, I really don't like doing respawning waters just because it's just, it feels like it takes a long time. It doesn't actually, but like doing just pure combat for 2 hours with like, oh, if you fail, you have to do it again. Like, I really despise that type of thing. But yeah, maybe if I look it up, Maybe some of these will be easier to do. Who knows? I gotta do something different. It's like, oh, I did all those, but don't worry, haha. You gotta do all these every month or something. And I just don't do this now. It's not worth the effort for 160 astrite. Just not worth it. I still do this. Now, apparently this is a new thing. That this will automatically get you to 12. Which is... Wait a second. Sorry. Well, basically, it gets you, because there's 3 areas and there's 4 zones in each of these 3 areas. It gets you through 2 of the zones in 2 of the areas. So that gets you 12. So it saves time. It's good. I don't love this mode, but like it's not horrible. Just it does get weird when it's like, what? Who the heck is perfecting these? You know? It's like, really? Who the heck can do this? But apparently some people can. Just wondering. Yeah, whatever. I don't care. Oh yeah, I'm not gonna be getting these. Say goodbye to Chisa and to Yuna. Sorry. Not worth the $10. Maybe if they had better art, maybe. Like this is okay, but I just don't like this one at all. I don't know. Not impressed. And then the Yuna one, I hate that one, where she's just reaching up. Hate that. That one's fine. But like if I could put that on both sides, maybe that'd be worth it. But yeah, I don't know about that. And then the Amos one. Hate that one. That one's fine. But this is the one with Amos, and I don't like that one. So it's like, you gotta be impressing me. Oh, it's a white bike. I don't care. I like black better. It doesn't matter. Yeah. We need more outfits.
Anything I can help you with?
I mean, I like this outfit fine. I'm just not that impressed by it. Even I know most people would be impressed by it, but just I don't know. Like I like the shirt. I hate the jacket. The weapon is the same, so I hate that. The leggings aren't particularly special. They're kind of generic. I don't think she interacts with her sunglasses. Honestly, the biggest thing is just no freaking coat, and I would buy this. That's it. That's it. Like, I have complaints, but let's be real. The coat's the problem. This coat is freaking distracting as hell on an outfit like this. Super modern outfit. But let's throw a coat on there. Screw you. No. No. Like, what if they just threw her coat on her here?
Whether it's for show
it's that logic. Like, what the heck? Oh, well, she's in a swimsuit. That's different. But, like, it's like, what? No, what? Like, man, we have so few outfits. It's crazy. Free, and then, yeah. It's not even like... Did we get these in the summer? Did we get these around, like, July or August? I think so. That sounds right. Well, I mean, no. This one was November. Sorry. This one was last November, I think. It's November, December. And then these were... Well, these could have been during Septimont. So maybe August-ish. Let me see. Is there any... Yeah, don't like Luuk enough. Like, he's fine, actually. I if he was a 4-star, I'd go for him. But they are also not making 4 stars that well playable. Yeah, I don't like her. But see, look at the difference here. Like, he's just sitting, and he's got a lot of detail to him, but like, whatever. So much going on here. You got all these flames. She's got the wing. She's got a flame wing. She's got a real wing. There's more flames in the back because then she's got the echo guy there. And then there's like a horse in the far left. Like, there's so much going on here. So much effort. She's moving more. Him, he's really calm, guys. That's why he barely moves. Like, okay. All right. Oh yeah, and there's nothing for me to summon on. I'm gonna get this without any issue. Just, you know, I just don't know what I need yet. I think I right now might need another one of these because I might need another crit sword. That's it. It's so stupid, but it's like, well, do I need a crit sword or do I need an energy regen sword? Yeah. Like, guys, what were you thinking? Crit damage could be fine. So the weird part is that this is energy regen. And am I crazy, or isn't this energy? Oh no, it's not energy regen. Oh, okay. No, I just have a whole bunch of 4-star rectifiers that are energy regen. That's why. Yeah, how much do I have stored? So I can get one character right now. I actually... No, I'm just getting mixed up. Yeah. I was just thinking like, no. Genshin, I have like 24,000 or something. And this is 31,000, 32,000. And then Enfield is 90,000. So this one I'm guaranteed to one character, but I don't know who I'm going for. I haven't seen it. I'm gonna wait for impressive. Like, you have to be at least as good as Cardathea. And by as good, I mean, like, not just, ooh, damage high. Like, no. You gotta have style. You gotta have real good style. And to be fair, Galbraina does have style. I just don't like her style. So, it's a whole other thing. I mean, even Amos, I actually wasn't that excited about. So that's weird. Even though it's like, whoa, but she's so good and her story's so good, and I'm like, no, I just got her for lore reasons. That's it. I was just like, she'll be cool with lore. Also, I didn't have any good fire types, so it's like, okay,
mech, you know?
I got a good fire type now, I guess. But like, the more I play the game, the more I'm like, the aesthetic of the character and like the extra little things they can do are more interesting than the gameplay reasons. Like, okay, I want to really love this flying mode, but it's so limited that I can't like it as much as I want to.
A few days ago. Why? Are you missing him already?
Like, I'm more excited with recent Genshin Impact characters. Like, that's that's a big issue, because like 6 months ago or less even, I would have said there are so many Wuthering Waves characters I'm so interested in. And like Genshin characters, like there was like one character I liked. Yeah, that was it. That was literally it. Just like one, maybe two. And then now the next 4 months of Genshin look crazy. And the next 4 months of Wuthering Waves looks nothing. I don't know. I've seen some leaks, but I was not impressed by them. From the little bit that I saw. Well, yeah, we'll see what happens. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Normal game next time. We'll see. Could be Fate Stay Night. Could be something else that I'm not thinking of, I guess. See you.
Are there a bunch of little girls in this one too? Hello, girl!